hey, I just want to say this to you. It's not all bad, man. Like, yeah, you'll go through some shit, but you'll also laugh until your face hurts and feel things that remind you why you're still here. Life's weird like that. Like, one minute it sucks, the next minute you're staring at a sunset or hearing a song and it hits different. You know, just keep chasing those little things. Like, in this life, you will suffer, and you need to get used to that. But also in this life, you will feel pleasure, and you need to remember that. Bro, when I was a little kid, my teacher gave us a project to decorate like a paper person. It was like a sheet of paper, had like a little shape of a person on it, and you had to like decorate it, color it in, whatever you wanted to do with it. And it was supposed to be like you had to make it into whatever you wanted your career to be when you grew up. So I took it home and I made it into an astronaut, because I dreamed of going into outer space and seeing things that no one had ever seen, or maybe only seen in photos, and just like floating around in the vast darkness of the universe. Bro, that was my shit. That's what I wanted to do. But dude, it's been like 21 years since I had that assignment given to me. And you know what I'm doing now, bro? I'm working in a factory where I spend more time side by side with people who don't care to know me, let alone talk to me, because they themselves also hate being there and just want to keep their heads down and work until it's time to go home and do whatever we actually want to do with our time. I mean, dude, hell, sometimes work takes it out of you so much you don't even get that. Sometimes you just go home, sit in the driveway in the quiet of your car for a little bit, shower, eat something, and then you go to bed. You go to bed just so you can go back and do it again tomorrow, bright and early, have all that energy. And like, sure, I'm not walking on the moon or floating around inside a space capsule like little me once wanted to do, but I'm not miserable. And I don't feel like my life is over and that I have no meaning or ambition. Like, bro, I have lots of things I love to do with my spare time, including things that I hope one day will get me out of that factory and like into a better environment where I feel happier spending 10 to 12 hours a day. Like, in this life, like I said, you will suffer and you need to get used to that. But also in this life, you will feel pleasure, and you need to remember that. The career that I have, it's not one that I want to see myself doing my entire life. Like, I'm rarely happy to be there, okay? Like, the money I earn from that job has given me things that I could only have given to myself if I got up early and just did my job, okay? It's not glorious, it's not fun, it's not sexy, and it's not very meaningful in my opinion. It's just work. And so many people in the past have had to hold down shitty jobs while striving for what they really wanted in life. Do you think they were happy 24/7? No, fuck that, dude. Like, do you think they ever thought to themselves, like, holy shit, I don't know what I'm doing. I'm lost. I think I messed up. Do I need to start over? And when I talk about people striving for what they really wanted, I'm not talking about all the actors and musicians who worked in diners or retail while they were waiting to pop off and become rich and famous. I'm talking about the people who are just genuinely happy with their lives and how their lives are going. Like, hell, even sometimes people will achieve their dreams of what they want, but like, they'll keep their shitty jobs because they understand that that's not always going to be a forever thing. Like, some things are temporary, you know, like, it's not always going to be like, okay, I got this, and like, now it's just going to be this for the rest of my life. No, it might be like that for like, for some people it's maybe like a couple years, people it's like 10 years, people it's 20 years, some people it's like for the rest of their life, but it's like, it dwindles down to where it becomes less of what it once was. You know, kind of like the Rolling Stones, you know what I mean? Like, the Stones used to be like the biggest thing of all time. Now every time you kind of hear them, you're like, fuck, you guys are still doing that? Like, what the fuck are you guys doing? You know what I mean? Some people are like, no, bro, it's like, it's great. It's like, it's not always gonna be great, you know? Like, I don't know. But so anyway, so people will achieve their dreams and they'll keep their shitty jobs because they realize that things are temporary and stuff like that. And just because we achieve our dreams, it doesn't mean that life is going to be on the up until the day we leave. You know what I mean? Like, it sometimes it dwindles. Like, and like, another good point is, like, some people die while working towards their goals, and it can happen to any of us. Like, life is an unpredictable event that will keep you guessing. And sure, you can get a job that doesn't eat away at your very soul and is more enjoyable to do while also making enough money to live a comfortable life. Like, it's possible. Many people have done it before. But sometimes the idea of just getting a job that pays the bills and allows you to progress further as you grow while actually doing what you really want to do with your life on your off days is how a lot of other happy and successful people started or currently still doing. Like, not every job that pays well and gives you the freedom to be who you want to be on your days off is going to be a cakewalk. Sometimes it's going to kick the shit out of you. That's life. Like, not everyone can be the next Nirvana, Timothée Chalamet, Kendrick Lamar, fucking LeBron James. Some people just gotta be Dave that works at the factory that makes shit that's pretty useful to a lot of people because we need it readily available to keep things in life moving. Like, somebody has to be the mechanic covered in grease that fixes your vehicle so you can go do what you gotta do. Okay, like, and just to clarify, I'm not saying that you're gonna work at this place making money, paying bills, moving into your own place, and then one day, boom, your dreams will come true because you work so hard. I'm saying that you should have something to strive for in this life while also being okay with just being the person in the factory or working at the mechanic shop. Like, nothing is guaranteed just because you work hard. It's just a way to not lose yourself entirely. Like, if you hear these words and you think to yourself, well, I should just give up. If nothing's going to work out in my favor, even if I put my all into it, I'm just going to give up. Bro, dude, you need to rethink some things. Like, what are you going to do with all your time? You just going to doom scroll on your phone in bed all day? You just going to rot in your room when you're off work? You're going to make a bunch of nihilist social media posts justifying why you don't give a shit about anything or feel the need to try? Dude, find a community. Meet some people. Go outside. Get out of your comfort zone and face the fucking day. When I'm doing things I love to do and would love to do for the rest of my life, even I eventually want to like come to a stopping point and do something else. You know what I mean? Like, that happens. Like, you think you won't grow tired of doing nothing and just existing in some bitter worldview? You will. You want to know how I know? Because I've been that guy. It gets old. Eventually you'll see something that it's it'll pique your interest and you'll want to dive deeper into it. And if it hasn't happened yet, then just keep looking, because like, it's bound to happen. Like, bro, hell, you might find something you love to do and you'll do it in your spare time for years, and then one day you'll see something else and you might just take more of your time and attention just doing that. Like we are forever changing. Like, if you want pleasure, you cannot expect to get it without some level of suffering. Okay, and I'm like, just to clarify, because I keep saying this, like, when I say suffering, I'm really just using it as an exaggerated word to define like life's natural ups and downs, and not just life, but also the interference of other forces, like such as like people or certain circumstances you may have to find yourself having to hurdle just in order to keep moving on track. Like, don't compare your life and your timeline to someone else. You have no idea what they're dealing with, just as much as they know what you're dealing with. You know what I mean? Like, I've got people in my life that are behind me, beside me, and ahead of me. And that's only if we were to look at life through this pretty similar way we were all taught to look at life. Be the person that has the important, well-paid career with a big house and a fast car and a beautiful big family and all this responsibility, while also keeping yourself in the best shape and health of your life. Like, it's not bad to want those things and to like strive for those things, but just understand that that's not what everyone may need or want. Like, sometimes it's much simpler things, sometimes it's much smaller things. Like, some people just want to have a place of their own, decorate it how they want, have some friends over to hang out, work on their little hobbies or projects they may have. There are many people like that who are told that they're like losing at life and they need to do these specific things in order to be considered like living a good, happy, meaningful, purposeful life. Bro, life is subjective. Like, there may not always be a clear path to go, but I guarantee that as long as you're looking for it, you will find it. You may find that path and realize that it's a path that will possibly take you like years to even see if the path was worth traveling. But bro, at least you're traveling. You know what I mean? Like, at least you're trying. Like, sometimes the point of the path is not to be like the end all be all, but instead to like be a lesson on why that path may not be where we need to keep going, or like what we need to do with our life. It's kind of like how like some people, like if they have the money and they have the support, like some people will go to college and they'll get like a degree and they'll be like, oh my God, I actually hate this. I don't want to do this. And then they might go into something else. They might do something else. Like, I don't know. Like I said, sometimes the point of the path is not end all be all. It's just Sometimes it's just, oh, I really don't need to keep going down this. I found out enough to realize I don't want to do that. You know, and that's fine. Like every once in a while, like a buddy of mine might be like, hey man, there's this new place in town we should go eat at. You know, you want to try it? And it's like, yeah, of course I do. You know, who wouldn't? But you don't know if you're going to like the food they sit on the table in front of you. But you're just happy enough to be there with your buddy at some place you've never been to, just seeking a new thing that you hope to enjoy. Like the food, don't like the food, at least there's no mystery, okay? That's life. You try stuff. Some of it's good, some of it sucks. But at least you're out there hungry for something. Anyway, I don't know. I was just wanted to say that. So I'll let you guys go. See you guys.